And now, your host, Couch Tomato!
But the character I want to talk about, and this will kind of like break down everything that Siskel said about Hook not being intimidating, is Mr. Rufio. Like I mentioned
Rufio.
earlier in the show, one of the best side characters in history. I want to take a moment to read a passage. If you guys could just kind of hold on 1 second.
It's Bible study with Couch Tomato.
Ain't no Bible studies here. I might have to actually block out the curse words. I'm not the best rapper, but just check this out. So
Okay.
On records, I'm Captain Hook, and my new car is Rufio. Damn, where my roof just go? I'm somebody that you should know. Now get to shaking something, because that's what drama produced it for. So guess what? Those are Drake's lyrics from Money to Blow.
Oh, wow.
And when I first heard that song, I was like Captain. I was like Captain America. I understood that reference only because that kind of shows how this movie speaks to this generation, right?
Yeah.
Years later, you're hearing Rufio pop up in rap lyrics and side characters.
Well, there's a rock band. I don't know how much hardcore music you listen to if you're at the moshing at the scene or whatever, Couch, but there's a band called Rufio.
Oh,
and they base it off of Rufio,
Off of this movie. Yeah, I mean, and so like across the board, our whole generation, like we know who Rufio is.
He's a side, and I could quote him for days. I mean, check. This is my best Rufio impression.
that's him from City Guys, right? But go ahead.
No, he not from City. He was
looks like him.
he was the guy from Fresh Prince. You want to see my boobie?
Yeah. Dante Basco. Yeah.
So I got the pan sword. I'm the pan now. You think this guy's gonna take it from B? Rufio? Rufio is the only side character in history to put a B where the M was supposed to be in the word me and still make it work. Like but I loved him as a character, and it's funny because they said he was boring, and I was like, no, not the case.
Cool.
I enjoyed, I enjoyed all the Lost Boys. A lot of people hate Neverland. They say it's boring, but watching Peter kind of like relive moments of his childhood that he doesn't remember. My favorite scene is the other than when Peter remembers how to fly is when they're playing the imagination game with the food.
Boom! That's what I was gonna say too. I loved it. I love that scene. That's my favorite scene too. And they had a roast session in there too, so you know how we are with the roast sessions.
I can't. That's the one part in movie history that I cannot quote because they were going way too like their quips were way too fast. So I can't quote any of those Yo Mama jokes they were doing just because none of them are memorable. I just remember like the quick one-liners, but fourth grade
Dude,
reading
when
level.
he cuts that,
It looks horrible. It looks horrible.
With that,
what were you gonna say? It looks horrible.
It's amazing.
No, it looks horrible.
So cool.
No,
That's my favorite scene, man. I love that scene.
No, I love that. I love that scene. But when he cuts that coconut, Robin Williams showed his lack of athleticism with the way he held that sword.
His action scenes were horrible. That's one dislike I should say.
I'll be honest. When I rewatched this,
no, they weren't.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm gonna make PD feel wrong in a second, but go ahead. Kevin.
I was just gonna say when I rewatched this to prepare for this podcast, I didn't get to that point, but I do remember thinking that was that and the moment when he learned how to fly, when Rufio throws that coconut and he spins around and chops it. Oh man, so cool.
No, not only that, but isn't there a build up because when Pete learns how to fly, Rufio's walking up to him with the pan sword, and for a moment you think Rufio's gonna stab him because of what happened with the coconut, a couple of like 2 days earlier or the night.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, Rufio's he's gonna stab him, but then he bows down and he just like gives him the sword. You know what I mean? You could fly, you could crow, and then it was But guess what? There's a Phase 2 box set with all Phase 2 movies from the MCU. It's shaped like the Infinity Stone from from Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks exclusive.
Nice.
The expected retail value on this Phase 2 box set of all these Phase 2 movies is $178.
Wow.
Now coming from me, a father of 3, soon to be father of 4.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I said it. Hey, that's equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7.5 boxes of diapers actually. So I'm actually.
I thought you were gonna say diapers, but I was like, is it 7.5 diapers?
No,
is that how expensive
I said boxes.
Dang.
The boxes I get. So what we're gonna do is I want to reward that.
That's love,
man.
That's
to the
love.
to the number one supporter. We're gonna try to award this out in the next 30 days. I'll try to max it up with the summer blockbuster to kind of just make sure that other prize gets to at least spend the $50 on the movies they want to see. But awesome. Definitely that's what we're gonna do. So Kev, first time being on the show, a lot of pressure. The prizes that I named was the Phase 2 box set, valued at $178, and it's going away free. So how should we rank these? First place should get what?
Let's go with that box set. Then the gift card, then the Couch Tomato shirt.
Right, so the loser gets the Couch Tomato shirt. Wow.
Yep. Hey, they lose, but then they also win.
Exactly. I like how you put that. And then we'll get more in detail on Friday's episode, and we'll have some dates aligned with you guys.
You like tomato?
And you like tomato?
Potato?
Potato?
Tomato?
Tomato?
Let's go.